how did you first find the Keyline and the Keypoint and all of that? How did that all happen?
Well, you know that when you put a contour line in and you plough parallel to the contour, after a few runs, it's frustrating because you're no longer on the contour. Now, so you cheat and you do all kinds of things to try and get the lines right. Then it was realised, and this was really only a couple of months or so all this happened, it was realised that if all the things were no longer on the contour, then the water in them would all tend to drift to the right or drift to the left, depending how you're paralleling. So
you saw this when it was raining, for example?
Well, no, it was obvious.
Yeah.
There's a steep valley and you're ploughing and all these lines are running now downhill into the valley. So it was a way of controlling the flow of water. It was like corrugations around the side of the hill and they fell one way or the other. So the first thing was that we realised that you could have a guideline and you could follow parallel that guideline up or down and it'd be different. So that was pretty novel. And then the land is changing shape and suddenly this change of pattern seemed to occur halfway down the valley. And then a line there, you seem to plough parallel up and it'll move one way and parallel down and move the other way. So the Keyline really became the extension of what guidelines are. It became the perfect guideline. And it always, from valley to valley, you'd walk up a valley and you could pick where that contour line was simply by walking up the floor of the valley, and you would get to a point where the valley suddenly got steeper. And every valley is the same. You walk up the valley and you get towards the head of the valley, suddenly it gets steeper. And the Keyline is invariably right through that where the curve changes. If it goes from flat to steep, a line through there, you plough parallel up and parallel down, bingo, perfect. Took the water out of the valley. So as an extension of that, was there one in the next valley, and how did they tie up between valleys? And so it was the guideline eventually became a Keyline, and then the realisation that the Keypoint was actually the same in every valley. Although the valleys were all rising, each valley had its own private little Keypoint. That's how it happened. It was quite quick. It's a long time ago, but it was, from memory, it was only over a period of a couple of months that the whole thing came together. And remember, the whole place had been contoured anyway, and there was this constant frustration with things going wrong. So it was a matter of using something that was going wrong and making it work for you. That's how it worked. That's how it happened.